This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good afternoon, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for December 24, 2022. And in the news this afternoon, a woman allegedly used the victim's knife to kill her. One woman is dead and another has been taken into police custody following a dispute in Spalding, Clarendon on Friday. The deceased has been identified as a 26-year-old Jardine Grant. Reports from the police are that about 2:15 p.m., the accused was heading home when she was pounced upon by Grant, who threatened to kill her with a knife. A tussle ensued during which the accused managed to disarm Grant and used the same knife to stab her. Grant was taken to the hospital where she was pronounced dead. The parish of Clarendon has recorded 91 murders up to December 12. The figure shows a 10.8% decline, or 11 fewer murders, compared to 102 murders for the 2021 corresponding period. Woman charged for murdering lover. The Spanish Town Police in St. Catherine have charged Shakira Brailsford with the murder of her 35-year-old lover. Dead is Tarshus Honeygun, a construction worker of Marchpen Road, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Brailsford, 26, was charged on Friday following a question and answer session. Reports are that on December 13, at about 5:50 a.m., Brailsford and Honeygun were at home when an argument developed, which escalated into a physical tussle, during which Honeygun was stabbed in the chest with a ratchet knife. He reportedly collapsed on the ground bleeding from his chest and was pronounced dead at hospital. Brailsford surrendered to the Spanish Town Police and was arrested on suspicion of murder before being charged. Farmers cry out for animal feed. Ministry claims no major problem. The Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries has acknowledged the concerns regarding the supply of animal feed and has said on Friday that it is monitoring the situation. In a statement released to the media, the ministry said it was satisfied that the supply of feed is not significantly affected and the normal supply levels should be available by this weekend. But poultry farmer Keisha Brown, who spoke with the news on Friday, revealed that her hatchings were dying of hunger. She said there's an urgent need to supply farmers with feed.
I have chickens that are 7 weeks, but they don't look like 7 weeks chicken, they look like 3 weeks chicken. And those chickens are dying. I have chickens that I have to keep them 10 weeks, and those chickens barely can make it to 3 pounds. I'm not sure what is happening with that set that I got, but the weight is very low. And there are still babies there, but the babies are also dying because I have to be minimizing their feed to share with the bigger ones. I would like to make an appeal that we'll need feeding like tomorrow because we're going into a long holiday and we're not sure when we're going to get feed, and I don't have any. I know other persons don't have. My neighbors call me tomorrow, they don't have any. So we don't know what to do right now, and we're solely depending on our chicken sale.
Beenie Man at risk of losing foot and cancels upcoming shows. Dancehall superstar Beenie Man has cancelled all of his upcoming events after he was advised by his doctor that he is at risk of losing his foot, which was injured last month. In November, the artist reportedly injured his ankle when a taxi collided with a bike he had been riding in the corporate area. According to a source, the DJ was briefly hospitalized, then released. In a video posted on social media on Saturday, Beenie Man's orthopedic surgeon explained the extent of the artist's injuries and what could happen if he did not give his foot the time needed to heal properly. He has an injury to the right ankle, and it is recommended that he stays at home and elevate the foot, because if not, there is potential of him losing the foot. Possibility of amputation is very high. So I recommend that he does not travel any long distances, worst by aircraft, the doctor said. Beenie Man went on to apologize to his fans for the cancellations. People, it's no joke. I got a sprain and a cut and I took it for a joke. I went to England and I went to Israel and I made it worse, so in order for my foot to get better, I have to rest, he said. Being big apologies to all my fans and well-wishers. To the promoters, this is circumstances beyond my control, he added. The Sim Simmer DJ was scheduled to perform in Grenada soon. Female pastor found dead in Hanover. A female minister of religion was found dead on the premises of the church manse on Friday. The young pastor has been identified as Reverend Tanisha Ashburn, the minister of the Lucy Baptist Church in the parish. The cause of death and how she was found are unclear at this moment. One of the most recent public events that Reverend Ashburn participated in was the official opening ceremony for the Rural Agricultural Development Authority parish office building in the parish on December 14. She provided prayer at the event. Cobb succumbs to injuries sustained in accident. A police constable who was involved in an accident in Harborview Friday evening has succumbed to his injuries while undergoing treatment in hospital. The deceased policeman has been identified as Herbert Gale. Reports are that the constable crashed his motorcycle into a parked car. Police increased their presence on the streets for Christmas. The Jamaica Constabulary Force has placed the number of its administrative functions on hold as it seeks to increase the number of police officers on the streets. Senior Superintendent Stephanie Lindsay, head of the Corporate Communications Unit, acknowledged on Friday that after a 2-year slowdown due to COVID-19 restrictions, the return of the traditional flurry of activities for this season requires additional resources. Accordingly, she said the police will be seeking to reduce traffic congestion and deter criminals. Superintendent Lindsay has also urged the members of the public to exercise great care in choosing where to attend the parties during the festive season. In particular, she said they should avoid the locations where there are gang conflicts.
Where you have police officers in offices, non-geographic formations, specialized sections, then at this time of the year they are all deployed. So we only have minimal staff in administration. So we almost have full deployment out there. We also have some of our persons who are in advanced training at the police college. They are out as well, so as to provide that physical presence, because we know that it is very reassuring to the public when they see police in the spaces. And we also know that it is a preventative strategy, because where you have police presence, then you tend to find that the criminals don't operate in the same space, because they know they'll be apprehended and they will be detected. Persons should choose very carefully the events that they attend. And if you know that there's conflict, gang conflict and other things happening in your space, and you see an event pop up, don't attend. Where you have gang conflicts, the gangsters will use any and every opportunity to get at their opponents. They are the ones who are attending these events, and we see where you have gangsters operating in the same space with innocent citizens, and they are attacked by their opponents. Oftentimes, the innocent citizens who have nothing to do with the conflict, they are the ones that are so affected. So if you're aware of a conflict in your area and an event pops up, don't attend. Choose somewhere else to go. It's all in the interest of safety and security.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.